good day to one and all. I'm keeping quiet because it's quite, well, it's 10 to 6 in the evening, but my Amazon has just arrived, so I wanted to film this because you know me, you know my luck with Amazon. I thought, alright, well, let's film this. So if I look like I'm crazy, it's because I'm crazy. This is the day that I am actually doing my does this thing really work with my hair curlers, which is quite frustrating really, because I really wanted a shower. I said to Dan, right, I'm having a shower tonight. Laid there waiting for this programme to finish, but thinking I'm going to get into the shower, and remembered I've got this in my hair and it's got to be in there all night, and it's really uncomfortable as well, so that's a bit annoying. Right, anyway, so yeah, let's open my Amazon, because you never know. You never know when things go wrong or right. What is that? Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, that's 100 curtain rings. No, I don't need 100, but that's how it came, okay? There we have it. I'm going to see what... Oh, yeah, they're a lot smaller than ours. Do you know, we could not find the exact same size as our ones. So it meant I had to buy enough rings to do the two. I don't even think that's going to fit the pole. You having a laugh? Don't think that's going to fit the pole. Let me just grab the pole. I'll just get this pole. Right, I'm here. Right, so this is the old ring. And this is the new ring. Okay, it's not much of a difference, but it is a difference if it doesn't fit the pole. So which one is the one that goes inside? Right, okay. So it's got to at least fit this one. This one's the fattest one. That's that one. Loads of room. So that must mean this should fit. It does fit. Thank the Lord. Imagine me getting 100 of them and none of them fitted. Oh, right. So that's 125 I have now. Right. So that's all done. Right. I can open this next parcel now. I'm actually going to prepare these curtain poles now in a minute. Oh, yeah, just been chilling. Dan's doing whatever he's doing now. Oh, he's not. Are you not doing it? No. I was watching Traitors. We just had to go down. I had to get some stuff out the freezer to bring up to here. Well, do you look at that? Look, a replacement. They sent me a replacement. I'll be honest, I ate those. They were fine. There was nothing wrong with them. They must have only just popped, so to say. There was nothing wrong with them. Oh my God. Right. I've been saying I wanted some olive oil, and I didn't get none from Tesco's, did I, on my last shop? So I thought, right, I'm just going to go and see whether Amazon sells it. Anyway, I did not know this. It was going to be as big as this. The size of this bottle of olive oil. My good heavens to God. Oh, it's extra virgin. Was I meaning to get extra virgin? I don't think I was. I just wanted olive oil. Anyway, I got a full litre of it. Thank God that didn't break, because that's glass, isn't it? There we have it. So I've got a litre of olive oil, and that's your lot. Replacement of crisps and some curtain rings. Yeah, so I just went down to the freezer to pull out some stuff like bread. That's got to sit in there to defrost and stuff. I filled the freezer up a little bit. I had a bit more room. So I brought up the last now of my puff pastry, and I'm going to be making some chili pasties as soon as this is defrosted, and then get them in the freezer, so I've always got a pasty then. Right, oh, I better fold this up properly. And then I was laying there thinking, right, I really want to go through my cupboard a bit better, because what I do want to do, like I said the other day, I want to bring out like a can of soup, a can of peas, a can of dynamite, some rice and stuff like that. Just bare essentials that are always going to be in the motorhome, but perishable, non-perishable. I think that's the one anyway. Right, I've got to find somewhere for this bad boy. extra virgin olive oil, isn't that for more like salads and stuff like that? I don't know now if I can really cook with that. But anyway, for the price it cost, I'm using it. Right, I'm just going to pop out for a bit. We are busy watching stuff, so I want to get this done quick, if I'm totally honest. Just bringing some food out, some spares, because I'm just in the process of doing a home delivery shop. Oh, look at my hair. Is my hair coming out? Oh no, not after all that and it's coming out, is it? Alright, redoing it. That's because I have actually been laying on that side. Well, that's part of the review, isn't it? Right, so out here I've got a couple of rices, can of spam, can of soup, can of peas. Actually, I need mushy peas. Just a chilli and a tuna, because you can always do stuff with them, can't you? Yeah, so we're getting a oh, I need beans as well. So what did I say? Mushy peas and beans. I thought I put beans out. Yeah, so anyway, we've got a shop coming now soon, a couple of days. So I was just adding some stuff to that, and I wanted to clear that little particular cupboard out because I've got quite a bit coming actually. Right, no, I'm not going to put those in there. I'm going to put those in here for now because I haven't actually wiped out these cupboards yet, which I wanted to do. Right, so today, as you would know, I did do this. That's just a trash bag. So what I've come in here for, I did get all this all cleaned up. So what I've come in here for is to start just getting the rest of these soft furnishings. I just want to get these curtains off ready to be washed for the morning. So all the dressing gowns have been washed, everything now. Yeah, so we've got another shop coming, so I've got some plans for some quite cool meals actually. Well, I say cool meals, it's not, a few meals anyway, a few different meals added. So what I would class as, well, hold on. What I would class is other than chucking a fish finger in the air fryer, what I would class then is some like proper dinner, you know? Right, have I got those right? Right, that's Mazzy right, yeah. I do have to mark those, M-R, so that's Mazzy right. So at least I always know where they belong, because then that way then they match up with all of these as well. It's just the way I do it. So I'm just going to take off all these anyway. Don't know if I'm going to do them all today. These are just so I can get ready in the morning to just chuck these on, because while I am actually getting ready in the mornings, I actually can get quite a bit of washing done. Like sitting there doing my makeup, by the time I've done my makeup and sort of potted around, I've got a load of washing done ready to just go out on the line, you know? Let me just bring you up there. Oh, yeah, so we're watching Traitors at the moment, and Dan's just coming up with some new ones we can watch. Very similar. Come on. Do you know what? They actually smell clean. I know they look kind of orange, yellowy or whatever, but that is actually the colour of them. They actually smell like they've just come out the wash, if I'm totally honest. I mean, there's no reasoning for these to get dirty, really, are they? Used to, when I used to have like a late night coffee or hot chocolate or something, well, mainly coffee, I'd sit it over there, and sometimes it'd get splashed or something, you know. I'd accidentally knock it over or something, so they'd splash up all on these. Yeah, so I can get those done in the morning. So there's quite a few of the soft furnishings I want to get done. I want to get the car seat covers. Car seat covers, and there are 2 more blinds in there, but I don't know if I really want to do those today or even tomorrow, if I'm totally honest, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just doing this really to freshen it up. just because I can. I've just had a message today, actually. Oh, you're just wasting electric, water and everything. All you're doing is washing clothes that are in storage to then put them back in storage. Right, let me explain, right? While they were in storage before, I couldn't ever wear them, could I? They were in storage, they were in a shed. I could never get my hands on them. They were grotty and grimy, you know, dank. They've been in storage. But now that you think they're in storage, but they're not really. They're in storage bags, in storage boxes, but I can easily get in and out of those. If I want a dress tomorrow now, I just have to pull out a dress out of that bag. If I want my jogging suit, I just go in and out of that bag. You know, if I want a pair of shorts, I can just go in and out of that bag. I don't have room to put them pairs of shorts everywhere or those dresses, you know. I just don't have those that sort of room. So I certainly do not consider it as a waste of money, a waste of products and a waste of electricity. I have no idea really why you feel like that, really, and why it bothers you that much, really, to say that, really, because I think that's absolutely stupid. I'm not just putting them back into storage, even though it looks like I am, just because they're storage bags, but I'm really not, because now I can actually get at them. Right, these are a pain now. I don't really like having these off during the night, but these would be a great help to have these off, ready to just chuck in the wash in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to do these. And the other two blinds, what I would normally do would be this one and this one here. So we'll have to see how I feel about that tomorrow. And also what I want to do as well is the door thing. But yeah, no, I get it. Some people will probably think, you know, I am just wasting my time, electric, whatever. I just don't understand how cleaning dirty clothes is wasting electric and wasting water. I don't know, but see, what some of you do forget, right? I'm not saying all of you, because all of you do understand. But what some of you do forget, the ones that don't really understand, when you're living in a cozy house and you know, you've got clean bedding, you've got your clean pajamas on watching me, you know, everything's hunky-dory for you. For my life, for the last 7 or 8 years, it's been quite grotty, if I be honest. Been quite grotty, you know, whether it be like lack of showers or lack of washing the clothes and bedding to when I'd like to and stuff. You know, I've not had my own washing machine and stuff. And this person did say, you know, it's a novelty. It's obviously a novelty to you at the minute. Yeah, it is a novelty. You know, I've had the machine 12 days. I have clothes to wash as well, and I am a little excited. But yeah, I'm not just washing stuff for the sake of washing stuff. That stuff was grotty, you know, probably was put away grotty, and then it's been in storage, which makes it grotty as well. So, you know, just bear that in mind. You know, when you're doing your washing and you've had your washing machine for the last 12 years and you're sitting there in your clean clothes, making a comment to somebody that's never had a washing machine in the last 8 or 9 years, lived in a box, and you know, I think it was a silly comment really, but anyway. Right, anyway, I'm going to get these two off, and then I think I'm going to leave the rest. I think what I will do though is take that door one off for now as well. Do usually do these covers as well, which I will be doing. I'll get those off as well. These are a pain to get off and on. I'm so annoyed with myself. Do you know the easiest way I could have done this? I don't know why I did it like this. I have no idea why I've done it like this. So what I've done is literally unhooked this from there. Whereas in fact, all I was supposed to have done is take this off and then slide all that off and wash it with the hooks on. That's how I've always done it. I have no idea what's going through my head. No, I'm going to save those. There's no way I'm doing those unnecessarily. I'll tell you what needs to happen now though. They need all putting back on. So I'm going to have to bring all the loose ones in now and see if I can put them back on. What a pain. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring them all in and see if I can sit there and put them on now. I don't know what was going through my head. I don't know why I did that. Right, let's do these. That's because I was chatting when I getting stressed about why people are getting stressed about me doing my washing. I don't know why it really has been upsetting people. I don't know, they have a lot to say. Even down to how I should be doing my washing. Right, anyway, that's that. So we are a little bit exposed tonight, which I don't like, but I mean, what can I do? I can't do anything. Right, let's turn these off. Right, so yeah, the only other thing I was going to do is maybe take these off because they feel a bit grotty, if I'm honest. But I don't know, I might leave them on there for today. Right, I have got it off. It's just figuring out how it works again, isn't it? How I take these off. Do I slide that out? Do I slide that? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go, yeah. So I'm dying for a drink. I haven't actually had one for ages. So all you do then, look, take these out. Now, these are done different, actually. Makes me wonder if I can even take these out. So look, you can see the difference to the colour they should be. That is literally just road grime on that. This is different, isn't it? So it's all joined. They've never been like that before. Right, so they go over, right, I've got to remember this. So they go over one another like that. Right. That makes it so then there's one of each, one of each. That's interesting. Yeah, they never used to be like that. You used to have to just put one in and like that, and it had like a little thing at the top to stop it from coming out. Yeah, you can definitely see the colour to what they were and what they should be. Right, that's that then. That's everything in here for now anyway. Oh, my cushion covers. I really wanted to do... I'm going to do my cushion covers. Because these sit on my bed as well. But unless if then when we're... we tuck them in the the curtains there. When we're in the van. Just because then it keeps the curtains closed a little bit more. Right, so that's a good load of washing there ready. I'm not going to do none tonight. I've done enough today. And I don't really want that in our ear roll. Right, so that's everything. Let's turn lights out. Right, see you in the morning, alligator. Right, I've just put all my hooks back on my curtains. I'm just now going to quickly make some chili pasties. So this was in the freezer, so I'm hoping... It feels like it's defrosted, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right, so let's bring you down. We're both just sort of pottering around today, doing our own little things. Or this evening, sorry, should I say.
Really hot.
Oh, right, okay, that's still a bit frozen, that end, which might split it. So... So these are always just a quick, easy snack. You can put anything in these. I do like the chili though.
I think we can get the final.
It's up to you. Right, I'm going to cook these 2 little pasties just because these were like the little leftovery bits. And not sure if Dan wants one. He's going to see once they're cooked, but I'm going to cook them both. So it means I froze 2 and had 2 little ones. Right, going to get them in the... they do well in the air fryer. And I did open the second tin, so it means I've got half a tin left. I'll use that with something, like add it to a pasty or something, I don't know. Right, here we go. So I'm going to do 200 for, well, I'm going to do 25 minutes, but it takes a little less than that, especially now because they're smaller ones. There we have it.
I am so sad.
And pasties are ready. Might be a little overdone actually, but it's okay. So I did stick the can in, half a can in the end, just to get that warm through, because I thought I've got nothing else I'm going to be eating that with. So right, I'm going to try and dish myself up, and there we have it. Now that's a midnight snack, innit? It's not really midnight, but you know what I mean. So Dan's going to have that one once he stops messing around.
Messing about?
Messing around, yeah. Leave it to it. Right, loads of pepper and a bit of salt. I'm actually quite hungry now. I think this is going to go down a treat because I did have my tea early. Getting some nice drying done. So I'm coming out. I'm just taking these lighter ones off. These are the bedroom ones. Right, so these did actually... Oh, what's happened to that? There we go. So these did turn out an awful lot cleaner. But look what it's done to that one. I have no idea. And you know what? I don't think we ever did keep the spare. Did we ever keep the spares of that? I said I'd like to keep a couple for spares. Oh, for heavens. I actually think that's done now for the year then. If that's... I can't have that looking like that. Quick change of battery. Right, so I've seen whether these were dry enough, weren't I? They are, but I may as well just leave them out for half an hour, mightn't I? These are dry. Yeah, they're fully dry. I'll bring those in. It's bank holiday weekend this weekend, and I can imagine that's going to be jam-packed. Oh, come on. So I think once I put these curtains up, I think that's all I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to just take it a little bit easy today. Just been talking about dinner with Dan. I think I'm going to do... I've got some little bit of Mexican-y stuff left over from yesterday, like the fajita mix, I want to say. I'm going to do that with some like jacket potatoes. Got a couple of potatoes left and a load of cheese to use. I bet this is going to be a kerfuffle to do. This one was a single one on its own. And if this is just broke anyway, then, I mean, you might be able to pull it down or shorten it like that. So I'm not giving up hope on that one yet. Right, I'll just leave the cushion covers for a bit, just while I just want to look different to the other. It does, doesn't it? Oh, it might be the light. Right, let's get these curtains back on. Woohoo! I'll tell you what, right, it's only little bits that's getting done each day. Rather than spending a whole day out here getting exhausted, getting daunted by it, just by doing those little bits, and every time I come in then I'm seeing that those little bits are done, and it actually puts a smile on my face. Brilliant. Right, yeah, so a silly me Took these curtains off totally wrong yesterday, didn't I? I had no idea why. It was because I was blabbering on, wasn't I? But I was tired. I had done an awful lot yesterday. Right, this one belongs there. Let's do this one. Yeah, I had done an awful lot in the sense of videoing, editing, jobs, cleaning, everything. I just said to Dan, let me just switch you over to here. I was just saying to Dan how I've done now, apart from maybe tomorrow now I'm going to do our bedding in the lodge, but I'm done now with basically all the washing. The big massive bulk of it's done, and we've got no clothes to wash. It's all done basically. So I said to Dan, right, come tomorrow or after tomorrow, I do want to just get my bedding done in there. Just we can put it away. But he did say he hasn't actually technically got anywhere for it at the minute. So the tumble dryer I'm talking about, ain't I? Yeah. So yeah, I'll just maybe get our bedding done tomorrow. But even though it's not sunny, I'll tell you what, that breeze out there is really dry and things lovely anyway, which is much nicer on the lying, isn't it? But I don't dry things really in the air tumble dryer, not really. But I do often like to air it at the last minute. Even if it feels fully dry, I always still like to put it in there for 2 or 3 minutes. Just to sort of give it that fresh bounce feel, you know, smell. Because I do use my bounce sheets. I don't know if they are bounce actually. Tumble dryer sheets. Actually, I think they are bounce. I bought a mega pack. I'm going to be honest, probably last summer, and they've lasted a massive amount of well, a year. It's got to have been last summer, was it? Or was it this summer? I am very generous with my my tumble dryer sheets. Very generous. 2 or 3 goes. Well, I can say, right, for a day's worth of washing I do, I'll probably go through, I don't know, maybe 20 bounce sheets. So, but I buy them in big massive bulks. So anyway, the pack is like that. I think it is bounce. Somebody had said about actually that was on the Travel Trolls channel though, so maybe I should mention it on there. But getting some Coke from Tesco's at the minute for I think it was 2 12 packs for £22. Now I don't think that's a bargain if I'm totally honest. I think that's what she said. I can't remember. Is that what she said? Or was it £12? I mean, it's okay, but actually I'm getting a better deal. So even though the deal was good, I'm actually getting a better deal. I'm getting 24 cans of Amazon for £7. So that's much better, isn't it? Right, let's get over and do this side. Yeah, I just said to that, I'm done with the washing now. I've just tidied the house. Had a big clear up because we've done the curtains. And I just want to chill out. Finished me little hair video this morning. I've got quite a bit of editing to do anyway. Yeah, I just want to sort of relax and chill out and just have a bit of dinner now today and concentrate on dinner, and that's it. I did say to Dan though, the only thing now I've got left to do with the curtains is obviously turn them up. But I was a bit fed up with the curtains today, if I'm totally honest. Let me bring it that way. So I'm leaving that for just a little while until I'm up for it again. Now, why is that broke? That's a broken one. That's irritating, isn't it? Actually, I could have swapped it with that. Yeah, I could have swapped it with this. That's a spare one. Right, so which one was it? It was this one. Yeah, so I'll turn the curtains up another day. Now, I've got 2 ways that I could either do it. Obviously, either sew it or with the iron-on stuff. Ideally, I want to do the iron-on stuff. But funny enough, I think sitting there with the curtains up, I think sewing them might actually be the easiest option. Now, I don't have a sewing machine, obviously. I was contemplating, because I think either way I choose to do it, I'm gonna need some like pins, aren't I? you know, where you sort of pin it all up and then you either sew it or you can then put your eye and stuff on it. I think I'm gonna have to get some. I was saying that when I've needed them in the past, all I've ever used is like let's say 10 needles. Does the job, doesn't it? And then we have it all done. Now I've just noticed, right, these are the cushions that we always tuck. If you see this, look, it's like that, right? If you're walking around naked as stuff, people are going to just see. So we always shove these pillows in there when we go away or whatever, and that'll be for the night time. But now look at it. Look what I've just noticed, what's happened to this one. It's actually ripped it all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the cushion, you know, I can still use the cushion, don't get me wrong. I've had these for an awful long time now, haven't I? Well, since I've had the van. During the day, I like to go up on the bed to make it look nice. All right, I'm going to do this now that this end of the van and be done with it. All my day has seemed to have revolved around today is curtains. I am a little bit done with it now. Right, this is going to be a hard job, I think. A lot harder than when it was. Yeah, a lot hard. Oh, that's the broken one. Don't know what to do about that one. Yeah, a lot harder than when they were on here singly. So once I've done all the curtains and all the soft furnishings are done, all that technically needs doing out here is a bit of a clean on the hard surfaces, which I think is going to be really easy to do. Right. So it was kind of like that, wasn't it? Oh, this is hard. And then strangely enough, this one then was joined together. I'm guessing this might be the middle one. I don't know. Is that the middle? Kind of looks like the middle. But then I had a single white one as well, which was strange. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? I'd have to go that way, would it? From now on, I won't be taking these apart, but they always need freshening up. Oh, come on, let's see if we can do this. Well, I've managed it. I'm just screwing it up now. Oh, I just hope it doesn't come apart because that felt a bit tight shutting that all on together. What was that? That's the cap, isn't it? Cap's just come off. Come on, Mazzy. Oh, I'm getting thirsty now as well. Oh, come on. That'll do. I'm going to show you a picture now in a minute. I was lovingly given by my little nephew. There we go. Oh, this blimmin' grass. Oh, hey, all done. I'll tell you, right, they're all a little bit different lengths actually. Never mind. But it does feel fresher and they do look cleaner. I'm going to be honest, the road grime does make that go weird. Right, so I do have to do something with that. What I'm thinking is, now that they're all sort of different lengths, because it was hard, wasn't it? Getting it all level. Imagine trying to get it all level at the bottom by doing it that way. So what I'm going to do with this, see, I can't slide it down. Can't slide them down. I think what I'm going to do then is just tie a knot in here like this. I don't really know how. And can I cut it off? I don't know. I don't really know the best way of doing that. No, because now that's all twisted, isn't it? No, maybe that's not the way to do it. Oh, have I done this wrong? Alright, come back to me. I'm gonna have to undo that. I'm gonna be drastic. I think this is the way to do it. I'm not sure. It's thinking about it, and I really can't be bothered. I'm going to cut it down the middle and then tie it together. I don't think the way I was doing it was correct. Now then, tie these two pieces together, and it should bring the whole gap together, shouldn't it? That's what I'm thinking. I still could be wrong. But it's just not... I would have preferred a longer bit of string. I think this is the way to do it. Yeah, I could have done with a bit of longer string now, tight on that. Oh, it's not the best job. It's really not, actually. I could have done it better, but anyway, that's why I actually put this one on the end, because I thought, well, it'll be less discreet because it can get covered there or get covered there. I will do a better job on that one day. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm done for now. That's another job done, so that's 2 done. And now I've got to go and do is my little curtains in the back. Right, let's bring these up onto the bed. And then obviously I've kept like all the things to the left and to the right, and with Dan's it just looks like a shambles, doesn't it? Right pain. So on Dan's side, it hasn't got it on mine, but on Dan's side, look, he's got one here to stop the actual curtain from coming over, but he hasn't on this side. Now how do you get a one in there? I have no idea. Oh, well, it'd be this, would it? Would it be this? Take that out? No. You can't really take these out. And it's always then his curtain ends up here, basically. Yeah, I'm going to have to think of a way to do that. Maybe I could get that out, but then I'll end up breaking that. I don't think I can get that out. Anyway, let's get these curtains on, and this is my last job of the day. Maybe, we'll see. You know what I'm like, I get a bit tired, but once I sit down for a little while, oh, that's Mazzy left. Once I sit down for a while, then half an hour, then I'm okay again. I'm ready to go. Right, that said Dan, but I don't know if it's a left or a right. I do it like this, just, oh, right, okay. Right, I think that might be the right. Just because... well then, you know, it can only go back the way it came off then, can't it? Literally. Right, I think that might be the left. I think that's what I've written. Alright, let's get this on. And I'm there. All soft furnishings. Oh, excuse me, sorry. All curtains, everything's done. They do look a bit fresher, but yeah, well pleased with that. And then obviously then I've now got this all done as well. I've got the 2 little mats over there ready to go down once I've actually cleaned the place. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. This is what I wanted to show you there. My little picture, I never did show you. To Manny, so I'm known as Manny, okay? Not spelt like this, by the way. To Manny and Dan, hope you like my picture. Love, Cody, age 9. So you're gonna tell me if you know what it is. So this is our lodge. I think this might be the awning, and this is our motorhome. It's so cute. So that's a lovely picture from my nephew Cody. See, you don't get to see stuff like that on the travel trolls, do you? Right, I'm done. Oh yeah, and I did the door as well, didn't I? Let's just take a look from the outside. Oh yeah, it definitely looks cleaner, doesn't it? Just got to wash the outside now as well, though. But anyway, Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? It would have been if I could have done it, but it wasn't.